Hey everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my channel. This will be my review of the actual Roger #2 in a 5-issue limited series from Alterna Comics. Now, if you're new here, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. That helps a great deal. Yes, it does. And please, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it around. And don't forget to comment. Thank you to those who have subscribed recently and who have been commenting. I appreciate you very much. Yes, I do. Now, in the first issue, Roger discovered that he did have some powers, and it was he could fly 1.5 feet off the ground. He was paired with this hero, Magnimo, who was supposed to teach him how to be a hero. Though this hero gets a call to go rescue some people because he's striving to, repair his image, apparently, because he wasn't a very upstanding hero. Since he can't leave Roger alone, he literally tags along with him, by his cape, since Roger doesn't fly that high. And he says, "What's this mission?" And he has to, what's this creature? And he calls it a behemoth. Yes, that's right, behemoth. And it was I think this is a slang. This is maybe not a slang, but just making fun of those people who make fun of the cosmetics industry. Because here's the behemoth right here. "Puny pink hominids, I come again to lay waste to your vile cosmetic industry. Your smiling, winking, strutting, pouting industry of death. Go on, just try and stop me." And as you know, a lot of people do have trouble with the cosmetics industry. So he tells Roger to stay here and take notes on his heroic abilities so Roger can learn. Then we start to see Magnimo get in some serious trouble. And he calls for Roger using, code. Let's see. And while Roger is still trying to get the cap off the pen that the dude gave to him, the hero calls to him over and over, and he says, "I could use some assistance here from some assistant out there who's supposed to, assist. Some assistant out there named Roger, let's say." And so here's Roger. Now, the author does address something very serious. He addresses the topic of confidence, which Roger seems to lack. Because the hero says, "Some young hotshot superhero waiting in the wings who will put down his pad and pen and help get my key." And so here's Roger thinking, right, I'll keep an eye out for a young hotshot superhero. And he finally gets it that he's talking to him, because the hero says, especially if he cares about his country, his neighbors, his family. Then he speaks to him in egg Latin, which I'm not even going to try to duplicate because it was just difficult enough to read. But he wants Roger to go to the storm drain to get this key, which will unlock the cuffs that the behemoth locked him in. That alone was confusing and silly. So, the behemoth sees this, and then Roger discovers he has another superpower, which is even more silly than flying 1.5 feet off the ground. I guess it activates when he's scared, because he turns from a human into a very small ball. And then the behemoth steps on him, thinking that that Roger's been killed. So then it's like, you know, they're trying to find Roger and defeat this behemoth at the same time. Or these folks, and I forget who they are, because it was very difficult to keep everything, you know, in the forefront of my memory while reading this, because this comic is, I think, 37 pages, which is something else. These guys have this drug or something that if it's put into the stomach of the behemoth, it'll change her in some way. So Magnum, or how do you say his name, gets a hold of the drug, and he starts to eventually taunt the behemoth. And say, you know, come on, basically saying, my career's over. You know that you want to eat me. And she's like, no way. Then, lo and behold, the hero was able to tell Phil, this guy, where to get the key. And that's Roger. He hits Phil in the face. So Phil's able to get both the key and Roger. Then the hero, Magnum or whatever, flies directly into the body of the behemoth and deposits the drug or whatever it is. And she starts to change. Man is not dangerous. Man is delicious. So then she starts going about, you know, looking for others to devour. And then they get Roger back, who is now, as you see, it's very small and round. By that time, it's gotten to this point where it seems like somebody new is going to be introduced. I love this one page here. Stop. Don't put this comic down until you find a comic shop near you. So overall, you know, it's more than 30 pages. The artwork is consistent with the first issue. And it addresses the issue of lack of confidence, which many children have, I think, around this age. So that, in and of itself, is good. The story a little bit difficult to follow for me, but hopefully it'll get better in the next issue. And I still have to say, you know, Alterna is the company, because they are the only one now that I know of that does box art. You know, I've mentioned this before. Marvel used to do it. They used to have box art for all of their comic books, but they eventually stopped that. Alterna has it for each of their books. And they print on newsprint, which, you know, is really cool. This story, and this is an all ages story, if you haven't guessed. So you could give it to anyone. If you're looking for comic books that are, you know, proper for young children, Alterna is the place to go, because they have lots of different stories. But this issue, it was good, but it could have been better for them as long as it was. Anyways, that's it for my review. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed reading it. So if you're new here, please, you know, do the regular: subscribe, notification bell, thumb up, and comment. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers.